Hey guys, welcome back to the second segment of my 3D Poi tutorial series. In this episode, we will cover 3:2 ratios. And if you didn't see the first one, then this one might not make any sense. So I would highly recommend that you go check out the first video that I put out. Anyhow, so we're going to be doing 3:2 ratios. If you watch the first video, this will make a lot of sense. We are going to start out doing 3 points of an anti-spin of a wall plane anti-spin flower, and then we're going to do 2 points of either a vertical or a horizontal, right? So like that or like that. And without the poi, the 3:2, and I'm going to continue the motion. Well, no, first I'll do one. Ready? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that's essentially all it is. And then if you were to start out like this, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you see it without poi. With poi, it looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? And that's doing it 2 times. But you can practice it any way you want. So now I'll do it. Now, if you were to do the complete series of motions, because you can do it 4 times without coming back to your point of origin, right? So if you were to do that same idea 4 times, then you would end up back at your point of origin. So we're going to do that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Shit. We're going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And that brings us right back where we started. So, with poi, it looks like this: 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now this is actually kind of difficult because it uses both of your verticals, your horizontals and your verticals, right? So I'm going to do that one more time, and this time I'm going to go in the other direction so you can see what that looks like. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, I messed it up. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. And we end up right back where we started. So we did it without poi, we did it with 1 poi. Now let's do it with 2 poi. And so, but before you can do it with 2 poi, you want to be able to do it going both directions with both hands separately. But with 2 poi, it looks like this. And we end up where we started. Now it would be vertically or starting horizontal. And if you were to start at your 6 o'clock point, it looks like this. See? Not so difficult. So we did it no poi, 1 poi, 2 poi. Now you also want to be able to practice this in your wheel planes, because that'll help you out a lot. And it looks the exact same again, but I'll show it in the wheel plane. It looks like this. And I'll do it one more time, and I'll go the other way. Wait, no. One more time the other way. And we end up right back where we started. So yeah, really quickly, that was 3:2 ratios. I guess that wasn't as long as it was. So we'll go right into 2:2 ratios. And 2:2 ratios are what I use all the time. They're kind of my favorite. 2-2 ratios. So yeah, I mean, essentially it's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you can do it vertically. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do it the other way. 1, 2. And then horizontally. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you know, obviously practice that with both hands. Like that. Right? So with one poi, and I'll go through it with one poi. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And then if you were to do it vertically, it looks like this. And if you do it on your non-native side, on your wall plane, and then if you were to do it going in using your downside, it would look like this. Now this is where it gets really tricky. This takes a lot of work to clean up. But once you can do this, there's a whole lot of other cool stuff that you can do. So that one's the toughest, but if you're having difficulty with that one, just do it like that, going up. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you want to practice this with both hands, right? And then you can do it vertically, or horizontally. Jesus, I keep messing that up. Horizontally looks like that. So once again, without poi. And then when you're doing it like this, horizontally, and then down, and up. You want to practice doing that with both hands. So when that feels comfortable, you start doing that same time, same direction. So I'll go through all those. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Vertically. Doesn't look very good right now, but. And then horizontally, it looks like this. And you got that. And down, which is kind of one of my favorites. I do this all the time, and because it takes a little bit of work to really get it clean. Now, the next part is kind of the hardest part. It's doing all that with one hand in your wheel plane, which takes a while. So I will just run through all of those also, just to give you an idea. Like that. That's using your 12 o'clock. And then if you were to use your 6 o'clock, this in wheel plane is one of the most aggravating. Right? Like that. And then vertically, or horizontally. Horizontally. And then you can do it, and then vertically in your wheel plane. And then